Hi and welcome back to class of Design of Machine Elements. I am Hitesh Raiyani, Assistant Professor at LJ Institute of Engineering and Technology. This is the lecture 5, Stress Concentrations. The learning outcomes of this lecture is to learn the examples based on the stress concentration. In previous lectures, we learned the definitions of stress concentrations, which are the causes of stress concentrations, and what is the stress concentration factor and how to calculate the stress concentration factor. So in these lectures, we learn the problem based on the stress concentrations. So to understand the concept of stress concentrations, first consider the example. So first example is a flat plate subjected to tensile force of 5 kN as shown in a figure. So as shown in figures, a step plate is given and it is subjected to tensile load of 5 kN. And if we see the width of the plate, the smaller width of the plate is 30 mm and higher width of the plate is 45 mm. And there are fillet where the cross section is changed and the value of fillet is given 5 mm. And if we see the smaller width plate, there are one central hole and the diameter of this hole is given 15 mm. The plate thickness is T. So next is the plate material is grey cast iron Fg200. So according to the Fg200 material, the material ultimate strength is SUD is given, that is 200 Newton per mm square, and the factor of safety is given 2.5. So in these problems we have to consider the factor of safety is 2.5 and determine the thickness of plate. So we have to calculate the thickness of the plate according to this given condition. So here the given condition is that there are step plate which has a fillet at interchanging cross sectional area and one drill hole at smaller width plate, and thickness of plate is given T, and SUD is given 200 Newton per mm square and factor of safety is given 2.5, and we have to calculate the thickness of plate. Now first of all we collect the data given, that is P is 5 kilonewton, that is equal to 5000 Newton, small t is equal to 15 mm, W1 is equal to 30 mm, W2 is equal to 45 mm, and R is given as 5 mm. So to calculate the thickness of plate, we have to first identify the critical section. So from these figures, now you all know what is stress concentrations and how the stress concentration is occurred. So according to this figure, we can say that the stresses is critical at two sections. First is at fillet sections and second is at hole sections. So we have to calculate the stresses produced at these both sections, and whichever the higher stress, we have to consider to calculate the thickness of plate. And for that, we first calculate the permissible stress limit according to this given condition. So permissible stress sigma max is equal to SUT divided by factor of safety. As we know, the permissible stress sigma max is equal to SUT divided by factor of safety, and sigma max is equal to SUT is given 200 Newton per mm square and factor of safety is given 2.5. So by putting the value of SUT and the factor of safety, we get the sigma max is equal to 80 Newton per mm square. Now from figure we know that stresses are critical at two sections. First is the fillet sections and second is the hole sections. So according to the figure, we can say that the stress concentrations is occurs at fillet sections and hole section. So we have to calculate the stresses produced at fillet sections and wall sections. So first is the fillet sections. To calculate the fillet sections, to calculate the maximum stress at fillet sections, we first know the value of sigma 0, and sigma 0 is nothing but the elementary stress, and we can calculate sigma 0 is equal to P upon dt. So P is given, that is 5000 Newton, and small d is given, that is the width of this roller plate, that is 30 into small t. So this is sigma 0, and we know what is the equations of stress concentration. So Kt is given, Kt is stress concentration factor, and Kt is equal to sigma max divided by sigma 0, or you can say the tau max divided by tau 0 according to the condition. So in these equations, by use of this stress concentration equations, we have to calculate the maximum stress at fillet sections. So at the fillet sections, according to the figure, we have to calculate the stress concentration factor Kt, and to calculate the Kt, we have to use the stress concentration chart for the step plate subjected to tensile load. And for that, we first calculate the capital D by small d ratio. In this case, the capital D is the width, larger width, and small d is the smaller width. So capital D is 45 mm and small d is 30 mm according to the given figure. So capital D by small d ratio we will get 1.5, and also we need small r by small d ratio. So from this figure, small r is given 5 mm and small d is 30. So small r by d ratio we will get 0.167. Now we have capital D by small d ratio and small r by small d ratio. So from stress concentration chart for the step plate subjected to tensile load, we have to calculate the stress concentration factor. So in this chart, we have to see that we can see that in x-axis there are small r by d ratio, and there are different curves shown in this chart, which is based on the capital D by small d ratio. So in our case, capital D by small d ratio is 1.5. So we have to follow the capital D by small d ratio is equal to 1.5, and our value of small r by d ratio is 0.167. So from r by d is equal to 0.167, we have to draw the vertical line which intersect the d by small d ratio is equal to 1.5 curve, and from this intersection point we have to draw the horizontal line to calculate the stress concentration factor at fillet section. So from figure we can say that the stress concentration factor Kt from this chart is nothing but the 1.8. So value of Kt is 1.8 according to the stress concentration chart. Now we have value of stress concentration factor Kt is equal to 1.8, and we also have a sigma 0, that is, so stress concentration factor Kt is equal to sigma max upon sigma 0. So from these equations we have a value of Kt and sigma 0. So from these equations we can calculate the sigma max. Now the sigma max is equal to Kt into sigma 0. If we simplify these equations, we get sigma max is equal to Kt into sigma 0. And we have both the value Kt and sigma 0. So by placing this value, we get sigma max is equal to 1.8, that is the stress concentration factor for the fillet sections, and sigma 0 value is 5000 divided by 30 into T. If we simplify this, we get sigma max is equal to 300 divided by T Newton per mm square. Give the equation number 1. This is the higher stress produced or higher stress concentrate at the fillet sections. So this is maximum stress at fillet sections, and give the equation number 1. Now we have to calculate the maximum stress at wall sections. So at wall sections, if we see the dimension, then to calculate sigma 0 at wall section, so sigma 0 equations becomes P upon W minus small d into T. So P is given 5000 Newton and W is given 30 mm. Small d is the drilled hole diameter, and that is 15 mm, and T is the thickness of plate. So sigma 0 becomes 5000 divided by 30 minus 15 into T, that is Newton per mm square. Now we have to calculate the stress concentration factor at wall section, and to calculate the stress concentrations at wall sections, we have to use the stress concentration chart for the plate has a central hole subjected to tensile load, and for that we first need calculate small d by W ratio. In our configurations, d is equal to 15 mm and W is equal to 30 mm. So small d by W ratio we get 0.5. Now to calculate the stress concentration factors, we have to use this stress concentration chart. This is the chart for the plate which has the central hole and subjected to tensile load. In our case, the value of small d by W ratio is 0.5. So from 0.5 we have to draw the vertical line which is intersect the curve, and from intersections point we have to draw the vertical line, or we have to draw the horizontal line to calculate the stress concentration factor. And from chart we can see that the stress concentration value Kt is equal to 2.16. So from chart the value of Kt we will get 2.16. Now what is equation of stress concentrations? So Kt is equal to sigma max upon sigma 0. So sigma max upon sigma 0, we have to use this equation to calculate the maximum stress. So sigma max becomes Kt into sigma 0. Now we have both the value, stress concentration factor Kt and sigma 0. So by placing this both the value, we will get sigma max is equal to 2.16 into 5000 divided by 30 minus 15 into T. So if we simplify this, we get sigma max is equal to 720 divided by T Newton per mm square. This is the maximum stress occurs at wall sections. Give the equations number 2. Now we have both the value at fillet sections and at wall sections. So let's check. So the fillet sections and wall sections are the critical sections, and these sections the sigma max is equal to, at fillet section sigma max is equal to 300 divided by T Newton per mm square. Give the equation number 1. And at wall sections sigma max is equal to 720 divided by T Newton per mm square. Give the equation number 2. So from equation 1 and 2 we can compare that the stress produced at wall section is higher than the stress produced at the fillet section. So to calculate the thickness of plate, we have to consider the maximum stress at wall section. So from equations 1 and 2 we can say that the localized stress at wall section is higher. So we have to equivalent this stress with the permissible stress to calculate the thickness T. And if we equivalent this stress to the permissible stress, we get 720 divided by T is equal to 80. And if we solve these equations, we get the thickness of plate T is equal to 9 mm. and that is our answer. So according to these configurations or figure, the value of thickness is 9 mm. So in these lectures we learn the problem based on the stress concentration factors. So how to solve the problems which is based on the stress concentrations? First you have to check which are the sections is critical, and you have to calculate the maximum stress at this all the sections, and out of these all sections which section occurs higher stress, you have to consider that stress and you have to equivalent this stress to the permissible stress to calculate the thickness of the plate. Thank you.